Morning, YouTube. How y'all doing? This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Oh man, Ooh, kind of a humid morning. Thick, very, very, very thick. So I got a couple downloads, a couple messages for the Capricorn Collective. How you doing, Capricorn? I think the last time last downloads I had for Capricorn, I think we were talking about uh, an ex coming in and new opportunities. We talked about I, so for a good amount of you guys, there was an opportunity coming in for you to prove yourself to your family, friends, or I think it was family, right? Family, maybe immediate family or something like that. I'm not too sure. Um, the energy I'm picking up on this was okay. And I don't know how many. I mean, like I said, it's a small, uh, a good amount of you Capricorn. I don't feel like it's okay. So I had to say for a small amount of you guys, uh, and I don't know if it has anything to do with addiction, alcoholism. I don't know. It's something like that. I keep picking up on the energy of there's excuse me. There's something there. A block. There's a block. That's what I'm picking up on. A bit reluctant. Uh, I'm not crazy about these types of readings. I think that's what kind of was picking at me, eating at me this morning. Uh, yeah. Look, I mean, in life, and I'm not going to say I'm perfect or anything like that. I mean, I've had my fair share of partying and all those things. When I was younger, tried different things. We all do. I mean, and if we don't admit it, we're fucking lying. We're fucking lying. We all did some shit. We all do. We all tried something or other. Unfortunately, for some of us, and it may not even be illegal. It may just be something that got prescribed to you by a doctor. That legal drug. It's all the same shit. It's just a different name on it. They package it up. Now, I'm not sitting here supporting drug use or anything like that, or alcoholism or anything like that. I don't. I mean, I'm not judging anybody. At the same time, I don't support the shit. Not that I don't. I mean, I love drinking. To drink a beer. I love fajita taco and a beer. It's freaking awesome. I wouldn't have one without the other. It just doesn't work out. It's a great combination. Uh, but moderation is that's the word I'm thinking about. Moderation. We need to. Things in moderation. It's not. We don't have to. Drink until we pass the fuck out or anything like that, or do drugs until try to fly to the moon or whatever the hell we're doing. I mean, smoking or whatever the fuck. Trying to get so high you can't even function anymore. I don't get it. And nowadays there's so many different drugs and legal shit that you can buy gummies. I mean, oh my god, I bought this pack of gummies about a year ago. Maybe it was a year ago. I don't know. It's been a while. Time flies. I'm getting older. And this lady said, "Oh yeah, these are good. Just try try them out. They're real good." I bought it. I was like, "That looks pretty nice, like candy." All right. I got them. Chopped both of ate. Excuse me. I ate both of them. Man, I was supposed to go pick up my ex from work that night. She was having problems with the car, and so I was going to pick her up. And I couldn't move. I was like, "You're gonna have to get a ride or something. I don't know." I took these gummies and said, "What? How much did you take? 2 of them? What? How many? Did you read the package?" And I read the package, and it said you should only take 1/4 of each, a little bit under a quarter of one of those gummies just to kind of test it out and see what it does, feel it out. I fucking ate both of them. Oh my god, man! Middle of that night, I was dry heaving. I was out of there. I was gone, out. Next day, I couldn't even function. And I was like, just like a zombie walking around. And I was like walking sideways, like trying to walk straight. But I was just my body, was just equilibrium was off. Anyways, I'm just trying to say there's some crazy shit out there now. Legal. It makes it even harder for people who do have any kind of an addiction or addictive personality or anything like that. It makes it even fucking harder. Shit. But anyways, I'm way off track. I just thought that was, it happened to me. Shit. Anyway, so there's a block. I think it has something to do with alcoholism or a drug addiction or something like that. And look, I don't know the dynamic. I don't know exactly what the situation is, but however, I think there's people counting on you. I gather. And I know we keep saying, not we, you, for the group of these people that are, going through this. They're picking up this. Well, that'll be my last day. I'll stop tomorrow and it'll be fine. No. Nope. It ain't gonna work like that. You're gonna have to, procrastinating is not gonna help anything at all. Honey water, freaking good. I think the message for this group of Capricorn is you have to let it go, man. You need to focus on what's on important. You need to focus on what is important in your life. When people are counting on you, and I don't know exactly what the dynamic is. I don't know if it's your children, I don't know if it's your family members or your daughter or I don't know what the deal is. But I feel their pain. And I know it's hard. I mean, I used to be an alcoholic years back, and it was hard for me to quit. And I didn't. When I did decide to quit, nothing was fun anymore. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't care too much about anything at all. I didn't like barbecuing anymore. I didn't want to do. I was like, well, I can't drink a beer. I don't want to do anything. It was rough. I don't know how this applies with. I mean, it probably doesn't. I don't know. I mean, if there's drugs involved, I don't know. But I think the message is for you. You're gonna have to. You have to stop. It ain't gonna work. Jesus. One of those readings, I'm telling you. I have an addiction too. Smoking cigarettes whenever I have one of these readings. It's all your fault. I'm just kidding. No, but you're gonna have to dial it back. You need to focus on what's important. For another part, and for the other part of this Capricorn group of Capricorn, it's collective. Okay, you're not hooked on anything, I guess. I don't know. And I'm sure we all drink. We all have our vices, whatever. We all smoke and shit like that. And I'm not. This is my experience. I know a lot of people don't. They frown upon smoking and all that shit. To each his own. You do your thing. You go vape or whatever the fuck you want to do, and I'll just smoke my natural. Not natural. I don't know. I'd rather know. I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm smoking here, but I don't. Y'all don't know what the fuck in those little cartridges you're buying either. Now that's some nasty shit. I'm not putting it down. I'm just not about it. You know what I mean? To each your own. Hey, it's your experience. This is my experience. I ain't judging you. Don't judge me. So, anyways, back to it. People are like, you're smoking a cigarette. Oh my God, that's a terrible person. Oh my, what the fuck are you smoking over there? Blowing big old clouds of this shit from these little devices. Oh, what the fuck's in those things? You don't know. What are they? What's in there that makes that thing ignite? It's got to be some kind of a. I'm thinking gasoline or something. Not gasoline. It's got to be a combustible, some sort of a combustible oil or fuck. I don't know. Jet fuel, acetone. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these sorts of things. I just don't. I just know for a fact. I know for a fact this much that y'all don't know what the fuck's in those things. I mean, I don't know what all's in this, but I have a good idea. I could see some tobacco in there. That's a good start. Just kidding. Sorry about that. A little bit. Been one of those mornings, man. It's. Whew. All right. Anyway, so for the other part of your Capricorn, you guys are going after it, you're getting it. And man, I'd say I feel. Yeah, it's like one end of the spectrum is like it's kind of sucks. On the other end of the spectrum, it's awesome because you guys are doing what you're tackling it, you're getting it, you're bossing up, and you're doing your thing. I think that's what we talked about the last reading. Excuse me. Hey, what is it called? You know, when you take the lesser path or something like that, the path that nobody wants to take, it's always going to be it's going to be tougher, it's going to be harder, yes, but it's that's where the growth is at. That's where the positive. That's where the hard work comes in, and that's when you gain things. That's when we excel. That's when we, move up. The easy path is, as well as I know, it doesn't work like that. I mean, you can try it. I mean, you live in that illusion, but it's not reality. It's going to be hard work. And you probably are coming off something for a lot of you. And bravo, because man, I know it's a hard deal. It's just not easy. Just keep moving forward. Stay focused. And everything's gonna come. Everything will come to. Everything's gonna happen. All these good things are happening. That's what I'm gathering. That's what I'm picking up on the energy. You guys are getting after it. You're following through. Yeah, this is good. I think the message is, just keep pushing forward. If you feel like things are just getting too hectic, or just start getting depressed or something like that, or you just feel like hopeless and all that type of thing, and try to recenter. Get a little time for yourself. Maybe take a little walk or something. Back away. To recenter, you got to pull away from everything. You can't focus when you have things going on around you. That's why it's good. I like to wake up early. I wake up early as possible. My sleep schedule used to be sleep at 10, wake up at 4, sleep 6 hours a day, and that was it. It was like one of those Buddha monk things, Then I'd go run and do all my thing, meditate and do all that stuff. Recenter and be ready for that next day. I'm not saying you need to do all that, but I am saying you need to be alone, and that's why waking up earlier than others gives you that time to have that alone time, so you can actually focus without all the chatter and all the noise and all the bullshit. Not bullshit, just what I mean. Just you need to recenter. You need to reconnect with yourself. A little meditation. It doesn't mean you have to sit in the lotus position, and all that crap. You don't have to do all that stuff. Hell, you can just take a walk. As long as you're just staying busy, doing something. You can sweeping the fucking floor. Something. Takes your mind off everything else, and you can focus and it's recenter and think. That's what you need. You don't have to drink. You don't have to do drugs and all that shit to recenter. All that does is just... I love a beer. I like to drink. I like a little shot every now and then too. It's good to loosen up and have a good time and socialize and stuff. That's great. That's awesome. But there's a time and a place for everything, right? So we don't use those things to try to... That's not going to help us recenter. It's going to throw you off track. You got to focus. That's why you want to get up early. Fresh thoughts, fresh, that first start, first thing in the morning. Anyways, that's And that's what I think that's the message I have for you guys. I hope for those who are having problems, addiction issues and stuff like that, please get some help. I know it's not easy. I've had a lot of friends that problems with addictions and stuff like that, alcoholism and all that, and it'll tear you apart. Um, and then for the guys who are moving forward and doing what you're supposed to be doing, whatever it may be, whatever, I don't know the dynamic. Bravo, keep moving forward, man. I know it's going to be a hard road, but you're going to get it. And at the end, trust me, the universe is not going to give you anything you can't handle. Yeah, that you can count on. The universe, source, Jesus Christ, whoever they're there for you. They're not going to let you down. You just need to focus on you, on your game. Get it going, get it right. You know what to do. Capricorn, you guys are the strongest. Strong people. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go. This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Please subscribe. Subscribe. If it resonated, hold it dear. If it didn't, leave it. And I'll pray for you guys. You got it, man. Moving up. Take care. You have a good day.